What's up, everybody? This is me starting something new. It's always been difficult for me to sort of put myself in a situation where I'm putting eyes on me or focusing on myself. It's kind of like the selfie concept. I've never been a fan of selfies or recording videos of myself. I've always been one behind the camera, trying to support other people because I'm grateful for relationships. I like to see other people thrive and grow and develop, and just be a part of their journey because I like to see people succeed no matter what creed or state or country or social belief system you come from. I'm just kind of grateful for the opportunity to know people. And that's kind of why I'm really sort of starting this journey on YouTube. A couple of things about me, I guess. My name's Kendall. Born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland. Lived there for, the better part of 28 years. And then I left and moved to Southern Virginia, the Suffolk area, for work with my family. And then 4 years later, we moved here to the North Dallas area. So we've been in Texas for the past 4 years, going on 5. So coming up on 5 actually in May of this year. It'll be 5 years. So yeah, there's a lot about me that I like to share through this platform. But the reason I'm here is for the gun tubers, the 2A community. 2020, a lot of things changed for a lot of people around the world. One of those things was my desire to be able to protect my family and maybe get into something that I sort of had an interest in, but it was a little bit of, might have been considered taboo living in Baltimore, having firearms, having guns. So I'm here. I'm grateful for the shot. I'm grateful for the opportunity just to be able to put myself out there and meet some of you all. That's really why I'm here. I'm not here to sort of celebrate myself or boast about all the things that I purchased, even though that's kind of the nature of, what this 2A community is about, sort of on YouTube. But more importantly, I'm here to connect, build my skills, travel a little, and just step outside of, my career, my focus on my family, my servitude, and my church, and just do something for myself, start something for myself this year, see where it goes, and not be too afraid to fail. I'm hoping to learn a lesson from all this, really. But like I said, 2020, I got into 2A community. My first gun that I ever purchased was a H&R Partner Pump, which is a 20 gauge shotgun. It was like maybe $189. I think really it might have been sort of a panic purchase because I didn't have anything. I have a wife. At that time, I only had a son who was 4 or 5 years old, and now I have a going on 10-year-old son. My daughter, she'll be 5 this year, and we're also expecting. So we'll have our third final child this year in June, and I'm excited for him to be here as well. But yeah, that's where I started my journey in 2020. Started buying firearms, bought that shotgun. I bought a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. I liked it, but then I started doing more research at that time, and I really felt like I needed to switch up some of my tools. So I actually traded both of those in and went and bought a Glock 19, Gen 5. I bought an FN 15 Tactical 2, which is my AR-15 platform. And I later bought a CZ Scorpion, the Evo 3 S1, for my PCC, my truck gun, if you will. And that's what I've been riding with for 5 years. Been maintaining them, had not a single misfire from any one of those firearms. I've trained with them, like I said. I've helped train other people, get them sort of indoctrinated in terms of firearms and learning about them. Trying to remove some of those misconceptions about, what's possible with firearms that the average person can purchase. So yeah, it's just been interesting for me. It's been a fun experience for the past 5 years, but now I want to sort of expand on the few things that I was able to learn, the few engagement that I've had with training, with other people, outdoor, indoor ranges. I've shot a couple of competitions, indoor range, low light, but this is different. You know, let's connect with people and be consistent. Be consistent about putting out content. Hopefully, guys, this is something that you can appreciate. And I look forward to meeting a lot of you, to be honest. I've got a lot of content creators, I'll say, not just gun tubers. I like to just say generally content creators. I think there's a lot more to the craft than appreciating a gun and wanting to, make a video for YouTube. But just a few to name: Concrete Cowboy, obviously, Garand Thumb, Mike from Garand Thumb. He's been awesome. Of course, Micah, who used to work with Mike a lot. Lucas Bakken, and that family. I know there's been some things that have transpired over recent months, but I'm grateful for some of those guys. Mike Glover, back when he was a little more focused on just the traditional 2A content. Not that I don't appreciate what he's doing now. I completely understand it. Yeah, Summer Shoots. She's here. She's local to the Dallas area, North Dallas area. GHG Hustle. I appreciate that guy. Matter of fact, story about him. I've seen his content for quite some time now. He's been around, right? It wasn't until recently that I saw a video he posted about him and his wife and them taking a sort of sabbatical, if you will, for the entire year, for pretty much all 2025. And when he talked about why and his faith and his belief in Christ, that's when I realized that it's much more important for me to let my light shine in the world, whatever that light is, no matter how dim or bright it may be. And I just appreciated his approach to wanting to make content, knowing when to step back, and trusting and believing in God and the plan that he had for his life. So that was probably the thing that tipped the boat, so to speak, put me in the water, in the deep water, right? In the deep end, and just getting started. So here it is. It's, January 25th, 2026. I'm here in North Dallas. It's just snowed for quite a few days. Really, it's ice. Something I'm extremely used to coming from Baltimore, but not so much the people that are originally from here. But yeah, so I'm indoors. I've got some stuff I need to do. I've got some cleaning I need to do, actually. But there's more to come. There's more to come. I really feel like at this point I'm sort of just rambling, but I think that's exactly what this is supposed to be about. This is not to always have that polished approach like I've had in the past in my career or with my family, whatever that looks like. This is raw. This is a lack of skill for making content. This is just putting yourself out there, really, and just seeing where it takes you. So I look forward to meeting you guys. I've said it multiple times because that's what I really care about. I care about engaging in the community, practicing safety, developing one another, and just being generally a prepared citizen, but, not concerning myself so much with tomorrow, just appreciating the gift that is today. And I thank God for all of it. So if you guys want to connect, please like, subscribe, the whole deal. I don't want to push on that too much. I know that's part of the growth, so I get it. It's kind of like talking about tithing. No one wants to talk about tithing, but it's an important part of your spiritual growth. So in this case, like, subscribe, leave comments. If you think there's something that's completely trash about the content, man, I look forward to it. I'm a continuous improvement focused person. It's literally my career. So if you guys have feedback, I'm always going to heed it. I'll read the comments. I'll try and engage, and I'll definitely take you guys' word and try to be better. about what I do and how I do it, to try and represent not just myself, but this community that I am walking into. So yeah, do all that good stuff. If you guys have a channel, push it to me. I watch a ton of content, man. I'm telling you, I've been watching content for a long time. That's how I've been learning outside of, getting my hands on at the range. But I've probably seen some of the content that you all like, so just push it, share it. I'll be happy to get into it. And I look forward to linking up with you guys. Peace.